So in this video we're going to show you how to make sure Dropbox is started and running on your computer. I already have it started, and the way I can tell is down here is my little Dropbox icon. And the little green check there means that everything has been synced. If there's no little Dropbox here, then that means Dropbox is not running and my files are not getting synced with updates and changes that everyone else has made. So let me show you what to do if you don't see the little Dropbox icon down here in your system tray. Just going to go in here and into Dropbox. So here's my Dropbox link to launch the program. So let's say I've just booted up my computer and I don't see Dropbox here anywhere. So I need to launch it. So I'm just going to double click it. And you can see the little blue wheel spinning. Dropbox should now start loading in my system tray. But for me it didn't. Sometimes this happens with Windows computers when you boot up, and with the new Dropbox it just is not super compatible in terms of security features. So in order to make it run, I just have to right click on this link and go to Run as Administrator. Okay, I do that. It's going to say, do you want to run this as administrator? I say yes. And basically that is just me telling Microsoft Windows, the operating system, that I trust Dropbox and I want to give it access to my files and my systems, because when I click on it regularly I don't give it that administrative power. But when I right click, run as administrator, as you can see it runs. Now you see this little blue wheel spinning. That means that it's indexing, which means that it's checking our shared Dropbox folder to make sure there's no folders. If it is, it's going to sync it. Now this little green check, that means everything has synced. You can double click it, you can then click on it and you'll see up to date syncing. I joined a new folder, some recently changed files, etc. And then when I just go to my Dropbox folder, or I have shortcuts here to events folders because I'm in there a lot, you'll see everything for our events folder, and you'll see all these little green checks, meaning it has synced everything in those folders. If there's no green check, usually it will be a blue spinning circle, which means that it's trying to sync. Occasionally it will be a red X, very rarely that just means it hasn't synced. So that's how we get Dropbox to boot up. And if we ever want to pause it, we just hover the mouse here, click pause, and it pauses syncing. Pretty basic. And as you'll see down here, there's a little pause button. That might be beneficial if, say, someone is making updates on their computer and you keep seeing this little pop-up screen. Someone has saved this file, saved this file. If you pause it, that will stop. But you just have to remember to come back and resume syncing when you're done, or you'll miss all the changes that have been made. That's the basics of how to get Dropbox up and running on your computer.